Kanye, I have no money. What's going on, guys? This is Bryce here, and we're talking about Kanye West and Ty Dolla Sign's new album, Vultures 2. That seems to be coming in the controversy that has kind of stemmed around how this album will be given to us. Not on streaming, it seems. We're going to get into all that, lots of messages, and of course there was a listening party last night in Arizona, so we're going to get into this. So before we do that, make sure you like, subscribe, show some love to the channel you love. I would appreciate it greatly. But let's get into this. So I'm just going to start out with some messages from a fan page. Shout out Ye Fanatics for linking up with Ye. Some conversations they had about the rollout for Vultures 2 before this listening party took place. And then we're going to get into the listening party. So starting out here, we have some DMs back and forth. So apparently, Kanye West is looking to not drop the album on streaming, like I said, and only make it available on Yeezy.com. Okay, I don't have a huge problem with this, but we're going to get into my opinions after we read these messages. So Kanye says, can we get 1 million people to buy the album? When we do that, we won't have the streaming companies in control of the artist anymore. And he continues, so we took a survey on Twitter, look at it, no one wants it from Yeezy.com. And Kanye's be like, it would be nice for our community to support the album. Streaming, basically pirating. We're going to get into a whole pirating discussion, trust me. Then he says, we're going to sell it $20, Yeezy.com, talking about what James Blake was talking about. VA Fanatics brings up a great point. People are going to pirate the album like crazy if it's not on streaming services. And Kanye's like, you're hitting me saying we need vultures, but the streaming companies have made it where you don't value us as artists. I have a platform, you can buy the album for $20. Then you bring God into it, because he said amen in the message. I think that was pretty funny how he said that. And Kanye continues, this is what James Blake was talking about. He says, I was talking to the team about the release of the next album. James Blake said that streaming values our music. We are going to sell the album on Yeezy.com. I got 20 million Instagram followers. When 5% of my followers buy the album, that's 1 million albums sold. That's 300,000 more than the biggest album last year. We sold 1 million items on Yeezy.com on the Super Bowl Sunday, so we know it's possible. I don't know, Kanye. I think that's different. I bought Yeezy pods for $20. Am I going to buy the album for $20? No. We're going to get into this. And then I just want to add here that someone messaged Ty Dolla Sign about it, and this is what Ty had to say about the whole thing. He said, yo, don't let Ye release the album on the website. You lose a lot more. Piracy of the album will hinder you in an absurd way. He said, that's what these streaming services want you to believe so they can stay on top. Music costs us money, time to make, but they don't want us to get paid for it. They're selling to audience subscriptions, renting our music while giving us a fraction of the penny. Kinda spitting. I hear what you're saying, but we're already number one with the first Vultures. It's time to figure out how to unlock, how to bring the music straight to our audience, cut the middleman out. I agree with you, Ty Dolla Sign. And then he says, artists are getting... So that's that message. I'm going to go over my thoughts real quick. So, the argument is that streaming services are taking away from artists. I agree. They are renting out the music, giving them a fraction of percentage. I agree with a lot of what Ye said. But $20 for an album is kind of asking a lot for a million people to buy. I'm going to keep it real. But listen, I don't have a problem with the thing he's saying is that there needs to be a way to cut out the middleman for streaming, and streaming services want to keep these artists trapped in these deals. They have the monopoly. I agree. But $20 is a lot for me. Now, artists can value their music however they want. I have no say in if Kanye and Ty should value their album at $5, $10, $15, $20, $100. I have no say. It doesn't matter. It's their art. But you gotta understand, people are gonna feel a certain way, and I'm gonna just keep it real. We know Kanye had some streaming service issues with the first Vultures. Is this really because Kanye truly wants to bring back to the artist? I think he does think that in his heart. But we know Kanye is getting pushed out of a lot of these deals because of everything that Kanye's been saying recently. I'm gonna just keep it real. So it's almost like this is a great message, but from the wrong person. And I feel weird saying that because I don't have a problem with what Ye's saying. I think there needs to be a way to cut out the middleman for streaming for artists like this. And we've seen this, especially with underground, more of the boom bap type stuff who release their album. Bandcamp, such, do like exclusive buying the album for like $50 and it'll come out later on streaming. And I think that Kanye should go a route with that where it comes to streaming later. He talked about maybe doing like it in theaters and then putting on streaming later. But my thoughts here is like, I don't think this is going to be the huge stand against the streaming companies that Kanye think he is, despite how big he is. Because of everything that Kanye's done in the past, and the fact that since it is $20 and not something like $5 or maybe even $10, the piracy is going to be crazy. I mean, like I said, respectfully, I'm not going to pay $20 for the album. People could, Kanye, if you're watching this, I'm fucking sorry. I bought your Yeezy pods. I put money in your pocket, even though they were cheap. But it's like, it's going to be posted on Twitter or Discord or anywhere for free. You could just click on it and it's there. The fact that it's so expensive is going to spread that so much out. And it just is. It's like, if someone were to take a monumental stand against streaming, almost like how Taylor did, to an extent, not against streaming, but against labels and her re-releasing her music, someone like Taylor Swift would be perfect for this. If Taylor Swift did this, shit would change. Shit would change. I don't think Kanye is going to change, because there's going to be people like me who are just going to pirate it. And I get that's part of the problem, but it's like, $20, come on. You can value it however you want, but that's my perspective as a broke individual who has been waiting for this album for a long time, who's already heard some of the album on the stream, which I'm going to get to, I guess, right now. Let's just get into the stream. I'm done talking about that. You guys hear my thoughts. But there was a listening party last night. You played lots of Vultures 1 and some of Vultures 2's. Here's a list of the full songs that you played. Of course, we got the Playboi Carti feature. Oh my god. But this listening party was great. I watched the whole stream because genuinely interesting. Not really a lot of guests there. Northwest announced her new album, Elementary School Dropout, so that's dope. That's coming soon. But this was a great stream. We got to hear a lot of new music. And there was that private listening party the other day, but I didn't really hear a lot of that apart from the Carti features. We only got one of those Carti songs here, but honestly, I think every Vultures 2 song here was like top 3 Vultures 1 if you were to like put it on the album, because it was straight heaters. The ones at this listening party were insane. And I'm not even saying that because like recency, excited bias. When I heard Vultures 1, I liked a lot of it. I really did. I still do, but dude, Vultures 2's crazy. Maybe it's worth the $20. I don't know. But shout out Ye, at least for trying to take a stand for what's right, because I really don't have a problem with the president's great. These streaming services are robbing these people. They really are. They're putting these artists in a box. They're leaving them trapped. But $20, man? I don't know. I just know the album's going to be for free everywhere, and a motherfucker like me just going to click on that link. I'm sorry. I'm the bad guy, I guess, in this situation. But it's the truth. And I wanted to get in here and tell you guys my thoughts. And if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know in the comments down below. Are you paying the $20 for Vultures 2? Or are you going to log on to twitter.com, type in Vultures 2 link, and then click the first thing you see? Because that seems to be the easiest option here. And I know I'm a part of that problem, but there are going to be hundreds of thousands of people who are going to do that. Respectfully. I'm not the one making this big difference. But I wanted to come on this video and kind of look at both sides. You know, defend Ye a little bit. Kind of challenge him a little bit. And just give my thoughts on this. Because this is an interesting situation. And there's a lot of controversy and conversation going around. So this is what we do on the channel. So if you guys enjoyed watching, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. So you don't miss any videos, updates, anything like that. Go in the description. Follow my TikTok, my Spotify, my Twitter, my Instagram. Get that weekly updated new music private plays. Join my Discord down there too. And yeah, it's Embrace. Peace.